Godzilla, huh? Okay, let me see what you made of.
What's going on, guys? Rides96 back with another quick video today. I have a new comic book that just came out from IDW Publishing. It is Godzilla, Monsters and Protectors. So this just came out and I wanted to get my thoughts out there. I'm a big comic person. Every single Godzilla comic that has come out from either IDW or way back in the day with Dark Horse. So first, I guess we'll just talk about the cover real quick. This is cover B, or I guess the variant of the two covers. Normal standard cover is this one right here, and this was cover B, or the variant that came out. The classic 1954 Godzilla being on a comic book cover. It's just kind of hard not to get this one over the other one. On the front, it does say Monsters and Protectors, Rise Up Part 1. I am assuming this will be a 5-part series, mini-series from IDW. Very quickly over the general synopsis and the plot. I will talk minor spoilers. There's one part where I will say a kaiju that does show up, and only one panel, but I will put a spoiler warning just in case you don't want to know what or who the kaiju is. The writer is Eric Burnham, the artist is Dan Schewing, colorist is Luis Antonio Delgado, and the editor is Megan Brown. So a quick look at this comic. It is a young boy named Cedric Nishimura, and he's doing a vlog talking about how he saved the world from Godzilla, apparently. It's gonna be his story told throughout the 5 issues, and this is part 1. And so he is in class one day, and he's getting a lecture from his teacher. There is a new company called Lenovo Corporation, and they are implementing a new sort of energy for the planet. It is an energy that is stronger than nuclear power by 5 times. So in this book, they are talking about how they want a new energy for the world and how they are planning to implement that. The presentation is happening live on television, and him and his classmates are watching it. And what happens is, after a few pages of dialogue, Godzilla shows up. For the rest of the issue, it kind of shows snippets of Godzilla and what is going on without spoiling too much. That's a quick synopsis of what happens in this comic. I did look, it is about 8 pages of Godzilla, which is good because I guess he does show up in the first issue. Probably other Godzilla comics that he didn't show up in the first issue. And I guess one of the biggest points that a lot of people were talking about with this comic was the art style. This is the art style that you'll be getting in the comic book. It is definitely geared more towards children, and the art style does definitely have more of a cartoonish look to it. If you've ever seen the Disney Channel show Proud Family, the kind of art in Proud Family sort of reminds me of how it looks in this. That might be a bad comparison to some people. There's another page right here of how the art kind of looks. So it's definitely different than kind of what we're used to. I like how the characters are drawn. Godzilla is looking a little different than he usually does. Looks like he hasn't slept in a few days. He has black around his eyes. So definitely know that going into this comic book. For the first issue, it's not bad. There are a lot of human points talking about the environment, kind of setting up the world in this comic, and there are references to modern day and to kind of pop culture things in here. Like, for example, there is a Jurassic Park reference to one of the memes, a Jurassic Park meme. There is also reference to the original Godzilla, and there's also a kaiju that shows up in a single panel. And here's a spoiler warning for anyone that doesn't want to spoil. The kaiju is Kumonga, which I thought is very cool. He shows up for only a single panel, and he doesn't really have much to do, but it's a small scene of him fighting Godzilla. It seems like it has a pro-environment message to it of how Godzilla, it's kind of like the MonsterVerse Godzilla, how he's the balance if anything happens with the other monsters. Just in this case, it's the environment, and I guess he had the sense that the environment was taking a turn for the worse, so now he is reacting to that in this comic, and he's kind of setting a balance in that sort. It's going to be very environment heavy. A lot of Godzilla movies are obviously about the environment. For the first 10 or so pages is very dialogue heavy, so it is a little bit of a chore to read through the first kind of 5 to 10 pages, but then when Godzilla does show up, it does pick up a little more. I will be continuing to pick up the rest of these. Out of 10, I will give this comic, I'll give it a solid 7 for the first issue. It's nice to see Godzilla back, comic book form again, that IDW did get the rights to continue publishing Godzilla stories. That's fantastic. I'm very excited for the other Godzilla comics coming out. I think this year, or if not this year, then next year. And if all the issues are gonna have sort of B covers from the films like this, I will definitely be getting every single one of those. If you're not too big into the kid stories, I'm not sure how you'll feel about this. This is definitely targeted for kids, probably around the ages of 8 to 15, I would guess. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you go pick it up, let me know what you think about in the comments. I will try to do the other 4 issues when they do drop, and maybe I'll start doing Ultraman, some of the other kaiju comic books that are out right now. I appreciate you watching the video. Please leave a like and subscribe if you could. That would help out a lot. And go follow me on Instagram at Riots96. Let's get to 2,000 subscribers by the end of this year. I will be very happy. I'm thinking about doing a giveaway. If I do hit 2K, I missed out on the 1K giveaway, so I want to make it up at the 2K. So if we can do that, I will be very, very happy. So thank you again for watching. This is Rise96 signing out. Thanks, guys.